We've been talking about WACE's recent opinion poll about how chambers are communicating with their members. Let's talk about emailed newsletters. According to the July 2017 WACE opinion poll, 92% of chambers email their newsletter. They do an e-newsletter. But the question really becomes, how many people are actually reading it? What is your open rate? The average open rate for chambers that send out email blasts is 30%. Yours may be a little bit higher, it may be a little bit lower, but let's say you have 1,000 members and you have a 30% open rate. So you're really only connecting with 1/3 of your membership. You're not getting your message out to everybody. And if you're inundating your members with email blasts, it kind of becomes low on the totem pole. So while you may have a good, strong message, it may not be reaching everybody. An example of a very good e-newsletter is from the Los Angeles Area Chamber of Commerce. They put together their e-newsletter. If you see it here on screen, the Los Angeles Area Chamber of Commerce's e-newsletter has been reformatted recently to tell the Chamber's story. Chamber supports this, which in turn generates that, which is good for the community because. And many of its posts in its e-newsletter are like that. So it's telling the story to its members and people who are getting that e-newsletter. It's telling the chamber story. And that's, again, a very important thing to keep in mind. So e-newsletters are positive. They're inexpensive because you're emailing them out. But the challenge with the e-newsletter is that you're really only hitting about 30% of your members. So keep that in mind too. There is a resurgence of printed newsletters going out just because of that, because print died off for a while, but then people have started to ask to receive them in print. So my suggestion, ask your members whenever you can. Do a poll of your membership. How do you prefer to consume your newsletter? Do you prefer to receive it digitally in an email? Do you prefer to receive it in print? And if you can print several copies and mail it to those people that want it in print, you're reaching the audience the way they're asking to be reached. It might cost you a little bit more, but it'll be a tremendous value. Actually, recently, the Western Association of Chamber of Commerce Executives, WACE, asked its membership how they want to receive their newsletter, whether they want to receive it digitally or whether they want to receive it by email. Personally, I want to receive it both ways. So I like to sit and look and read through it and touch it and dog ear, and I also like to save them. When I'm done, I'll toss it, but I'll save the digital newsletter so I can refer back to it, and I don't have to rummage around and I don't have to keep it in my office.